Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a review on a product that's been super overhyped on social media right now. I wanted to get it out to you guys earlier. I actually received this product like 3 or 4 days ago in the mail, but with everything going on in my life and with Easter, it was just a little crazy. So I'm really sorry that I didn't get it up for you sooner. I hope you all enjoyed a wonderful Easter with your family and friends, and you just had an amazing time. You all relaxed because it's been stressful lately. It's been stressful. But like I said, I want to go ahead and review this new product for you guys. If you don't already have a clue within the title of what I'm going to be reviewing, I'm going to go ahead and talk about the KKW Beauty Conceal, Bake, and Brighten Kit that I received in the mail. I know on her site as of right now, as you guys can see, she's having a launch tomorrow. Today is the 2nd, tomorrow's the 3rd. I'm not going to have this video up, unfortunately, for you guys in time for you to get your product if you're looking to buy this within the next launch, but maybe even for future launches. I know this kind of sold out pretty quickly, and I know there's been a lot of controversy all over social media, YouTube, on whether or not people liked it or not. I wanted to give you my rendition on whether or not I think it's worth it for you guys to buy and whatnot. So let's go ahead and jump into a little in-depth review about the packaging, the pricing, the quantity size, and then we'll go ahead and I will show you guys a demo on how I conceal, baked, and brighten my eyes. So as you can see on her site, I had purchased the entire kit myself. I don't think necessarily that you'll need the entire kit. Everyone's completely different, but I wanted to give you guys a full overlook of the complete kit, because if you do buy the kit versus buying individually, you do save $10. Each product individually between the 5 pieces are $18 a piece. You times that by 5, that's $90. So again, you're saving 10 bucks there, but I don't believe necessarily you need all the products within the kit. But if you are looking to buy it, I did want to give you an in-depth review of the 5 pieces. So within the Conceal, Bake, and Brighten kit, you get 5 pieces. These are the 5 pieces right here. You get a dual-ended like eyeshadow brush. You get this dual-ended sponge and buffer brush, or to like sweep off the baking powder. You get your concealer. And then you also get the baking powder and the pressed brightening powder. I don't like these applicator brushes. Now, for some of you out there, you might like them, and hopefully within this video you can really decide if it's right for you or if it's not right for you. But I think you can save a good chunk of money without getting these. If you have a beauty blender, it's gonna do a better job, I believe, than her sponge applicator tip. This is just a big fluffy brush that she's intending for you to wipe off the baking powder with, and then this she actually sets with the pressed brightening powder. This you can use in place of like an own eyeshadow brush. I don't think these are needed. Save your money, don't buy these within the kit, just go ahead and buy these out individually. So within the KKW Beauty Kit, you do get a concealer. This is currently 0.162 ounces. If you want to compare this against the Shape Tape, or a lot of people have been comparing it against the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. I mean, if you want to get technical with the best bang for your buck, definitely go with the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. I haven't tried this yet, so I'm not going to give you my review on whether or not it worked for me. I do love the Shape Tape. This Shape Tape is currently right now, the Shape Tape is 0.3381 fluid ounces. The the Pro Long Concealer is 0.3 fluid ounces. The MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, I believe, is like 22. I will link it in the video for you. I actually just bought mine on Nordstrom for like $18. They had a sale. The Tarte Shape Tape I know is up there in price. It's really good though. I can definitely vouch for that. And then as far as this one, I mean, you're not getting a lot of product, but $18, I think that seems fair comparing it to all these 3 as well. So it's really up to you. You know, if it works for you and it's only $18, I don't think it's that much, you know, compared to all these. So like I said, within your kit, you do get this concealer. There are 16 different color shade ranges. A lot of people had a lot of controversy about that not being enough shades. I myself agree. I feel like there's definitely room for improvement there as far as color shade range. But this is her first launch. We gotta cut her some slack, people. She's gonna come out with more, I'm sure. When you go ahead and you buy out the full kit for the $80, like I said, you get the 5 products, and then you get to choose your color as far as your concealer. Now, when you do that, they are going to color match you with whatever color your shade is in. So like what I'm saying here is I have a light, so it's going to match me with the pressed powder, the pressed brightening powder, and the baking powder within number 1, because light, the first light 4 colors go with the first number 1 baking and pressed powder. If you go with the medium, it's going to put you in with the number 2, and so forth with the tan and the deeper skin tones. Now, you can actually mix it up going in the individual route, because I know a lot of people like the number 2 as far as the baking powder and the pressed brightening powder, because it has more of a yellow undertone. So again, just kind of do your research. I feel like you can kind of customize it based off of your skin tone, because I feel like sometimes brightening powder can be too bright for even a light skin tone. It just shows up, it's too stark, so maybe the yellow undertone pressed powder might be the way for you to go. But as far as me currently, like I said, I got 2 different shade colors. I got the numbers 2 and 3. 2 is a fair light with warm undertones, and then 3 is a fair light with cool undertones. I don't really know if I'm a cool undertone or if I'm a warm undertone. I just kind of bought them both because I didn't want to take a chance for you guys. But hopefully within this video, if you think you're kind of close to my shade range, you can really see if like, oh, that might be a really good color for me, or like, no, it's not. But that's the one big downfall with KKW Beauty, is that all these are online. She doesn't have like a pop-up store. You can't go to like a Sephora or Ulta or test her out yet. So you really have to base what you might think might be your shade range just based off of these little swatches right here. So hopefully my review can give somebody out there like a heads up on what they might think their color shade range is. And you know, guys, just to kind of give my own personal review on the packaging, I know a lot of people had their own riff about this. I honestly think it's super cute and super chic. Kim Kardashian, she doesn't need to be blown up anymore. Her name pretty much sells any product she slaps it on, and that's why my first intention with her whole launching of the cream contour kits, I was like, no, this is just really a gimmick. She's gonna put her name on anything and it's gonna sell. I gave it a shot with the cream contour kit and I really, really liked it. And her formula for the powdered contour kit was a hit for me as well. The only things I haven't tried out from her line yet are the like individual loose glitter pigments. I can't remember what they're called. I did try her Kylie collaboration lip kit. It's definitely one of the misses for me, but everything else has been a really good hit. So I was really eager to try this for you guys because I'm really hoping it works. I actually really like her sister Kylie's formula. We'll see how it holds up against hers. I think everyone said it's a little bit more thicker consistency. But as far as the packaging for myself personally, like I said, her name's already hyped up. I think going the simple acrylic look, I really like this. It's really aesthetically pleasing to me. And, you know, it's just, I feel like she's really just telling us that the proof is in the pudding, the gold is in the product itself. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and do my full face as far as my eyes, my eyebrows, and my foundation off camera. And then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna conceal, bake, and brighten underneath the eyes. And I'm gonna give you guys my 2 cents on whether or not I think it's worth it, or if I think you guys shouldn't even waste your time. So with the power of editing, if only it can be that easy. So guys, I've already did my face off camera along with my eyes and everything like that. The only thing I haven't done is we haven't concealed, we haven't baked, we haven't highlighted, bronze. So we're gonna do that all together so you guys can kind of get a first impressions with me on whether or not we like it or whether or not we don't. But I also wanted to throw in there for you guys, one of the big things that people are also kind of about is that this baking powder is not very big. As you can see, compared to like a Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, a Kat Von D powder, or even I have the new MAC Patrick Star setting powder. It's not very big. Now these are the full sizes, granted, but I know that the Laura Mercier comes in a 0.33. This by KKW Beauty is 0.123. So you can get the Laura Mercier for about double, and theirs on their line, or online is $23. This is $18. So a lot of people are complaining that they're gonna blow through this pretty quickly. Obviously to bake, a lot of people use a lot, some people use a little, it just depends on your preference, but I definitely feel like there are better options for price point advantage. So we're just gonna go ahead and dive into the concealer. I'm gonna be going in with shade number 3. This is the Fair Light with Cool Undertones. I'm gonna go ahead and just put this on like I normally would. I went with a bold eyeshadow and I can already see it bled like in over here, so I'm just gonna kind of cover that up. And it's definitely a thicker consistency than what I'm used to. Like I said, I normally have been using her sister Kylie's concealer in this shade, I believe Gypsum, and I've really been liking her formula. I can tell already hers is a lot thinner, but hopefully this works out. I'm just gonna go ahead and take, guys, this is the Sonia Kashuk when it's expanded with water, but I just love how easy it is to get into the inner corner and kind of blend this out. What do you guys think? My shade too light? Should I gone up one more shade? As far as oxidization, I definitely feel like it oxidizes just a little, but usually when things like set just a tad bit, they're gonna get a little bit darker. So I'm not like, it's not like, oh my god, it's turning orange or nothing like that, but I don't want to wait too long, so I'm just gonna go ahead and we are going to bake now. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of this translucent setting powder. As you can see, mine kind of sifted a lot, which it's not a big deal. I just pour a little bit. Okay, I pour a lot. Then I'm just gonna go ahead and tap into this and we're gonna bake. I don't know how she is about cooking, but she sure can bake. So everywhere we just like concealed, you wanna bake. And I'm not like hardcore baking, but that's just because I really don't want this eye to crease. Okay, so while this is sitting, I'm gonna go ahead and just cream contour like I would normally in my face. And of course, I'm gonna use my favorite, which happens to be the KKW Beauty Contour Cream Stick. Just gotta find my non-empty one. I'm just gonna go ahead and line my face like I normally would. Next step we're gonna do is we are gonna just take that brush that she provides with us, that dual action brush, go ahead and just wipe away that baking powder. So now we're gonna go ahead and take the brightening powder, and it says to use the fluffy brush end of the concealer brush 2. Apply a desired amount of brightening powder to brighten under the eye area. Use the rounded brush of the end of the concealer brush 2 to apply a more concentrated amount. So really no rhyme or reason, I'm just gonna go in. This should be user friendly. This comes in a little pan. I'll just go ahead for the sake of this video. Like I said, you really don't need this brush, but I'm just gonna use it for the video. Go ahead and put it under your eye. Okay, it's definitely brightening it up. I feel like this is like a highlighter. And I don't know if you guys can see, like I said, it could be me, but it's definitely clinging to dry patches right now. It could honestly be me where I need to exfoliate, but so far I think it's very pretty. Only downfall for me personally is that it's clinging to some of my dry patches underneath my eyes, and it's like making me look super dry. But it's definitely doing what it's supposed to do. Maybe if I spray some setting spray at the end, it'll look fine, but I'm just gonna finish up my lower lash line, put on some blush, some highlighter, setting spray, and I'll be back. Okay everyone, so this is the final look. I hope you guys liked it, and as far as my review on this product, I'd probably give it like an 8 out of 10. I definitely like how the concealer blended out. I think it did a beautiful job. The only thing that I had a problem up to was the baking powder and the brightening powder, and honestly I'm not chalking this up to KKW Beauty and their product itself. I think it just clung to the dry pieces on my skin. It could be that I needed to exfoliate. You know, we are just now coming into spring, so my skin, it was really bitterly dry from winter, and it's just probably I need to moisturize more. But overall, I think it did a pretty good job. It definitely brightened with the pressed brightening powder. I really did like this. I think it's gonna work for a lot of you guys out there. Like I said, feel free to go ahead on their site and buy them individually versus buying them with the kit. I highly recommend doing that. You'll save more money. You don't necessarily need the tools that it comes with, you know, so don't worry about that. Just go ahead and spend your money if you're looking to buy this into the individual pressed powder, the baking powder, and the concealer as well. It'll just save you a whole bunch of money in the end. And not only that, but like I said, you can customize it if you want to do like the #2 baking powder versus like the white or the light one, and then the same with the brightening pressed powder, and then you can always buy whatever color you want in the concealer. But I hope my review was helpful to one of you out there. If I can just help in any way possible, maybe this is like your ride or die technique from now on, you know, you never know. So I hope you guys liked this video. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button down below if you did, and if you haven't, you should subscribe to my channel because I'm always posting every week, or at least I'm really trying to. So far so good. And don't forget to hit the bell notification tab, because if you don't, you're not going to know when my new video goes up. So don't forget to do that. I thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart, sincerely. I just want to thank you guys for all the love and support and the great emotional vibes that you sent me for my hard week this week. It doesn't go unnoticed. I truly thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you guys. I cannot wait to do my next video. If you guys have any comments, suggestions, link it down below. You know me, I like to read your guys' comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.